Hi and welcome to Bitches of Horror.
Yes, and today we're going to talk about the film Purgatory Road.
Yeah, you might have heard about it because it's doing its festival run now, and a lot of reviews have come up on social media. And I want to say a huge thank you to the director Mark Savage for letting us watch this film.
Yes.
And for sending me a copy.
Yep. It's distributed by distributed by Unearthed Films, which is a huge distribution company in the underground horror scene.
Yeah, they are releasing some amazing underground films.
Yes.
So you should check them out.
Yes.
But let's move on to Purgatory Road.
Yeah.
And it's from 2017, directed by Mark Savage, starring Trista Robinson, Gary. I'm not sure how to say his last name.
Cairns?
It's Cainrs. So I'm sorry. But
Cairns,
maybe. Yeah, so sorry. And Luke Albright. And the music is made by Glenn Gabriel.
Yes. And Purgatory Road is about two brothers, which one of is a priest, and they drive around southern America and go on a sort of sinner killing spree.
Yeah, taking care of sinners in their own way.
Yeah.
I actually...
Crusade.
Yeah, crusade. I actually first saw this film when it had like a very small premiere here in Sweden. And like, I remember, was it Blackeberg or something? And I lived close to that place at that time. So I took the subway and I went there. I hadn't even heard about this film. And Mark Savage was actually there. So I saw this film, and afterwards I got to meet him and talk to him. And he's such a great, amazing, and passionate lover of horror films. And it was so clear. And so I saw this film, and I was very impressed. I was like, this small indie horror film is amazing. It's really good. But it was great talking to him, and I'm so glad I have it on Blu-ray. I will definitely rewatch it as soon as possible. But yeah, what I like most about this film, I think, is Trista's character. I think when she enters the scene, the whole film just takes a different turn, and it just ups everything, like the story, the gore, and maybe you want to say a few words. I'm just like,
go ahead, man. I'm always the one talking.
Yeah,
I'm just glad that you're taking the liberty to talk. Yeah. Don't you remember that comment where they were like, let the beautiful one talk?
No, it's the redhead.
Yeah.
Not.
They said beautiful. Maybe I said let the redhead talk. She's so beautiful. That's what they wrote.
Okay, I talked so.
Yeah, that was a long time ago though. You definitely come out your shell since then.
Yeah, thank you.
But yeah, I don't remember why, but I don't think I was able to go that day.
Yeah, but it was also very short notice, like just a few hours. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah,
so I didn't see it then, but I saw it recently, and I was looking forward to it because Sarah had said so much great about it, and then, all this stuff on social media started coming out, and I was like, man, okay, I really need to watch this film. And, it was, it started out a little bit like Boondock Saints.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very Boondock Saints-ish in the beginning, and then like you said, when Trista Robinson's character came in, it kind of turned into more a gruesome, underground horror sort of, indie horror sort of film. And, yes, while I think there were some flaws with the film, I do think that overall the acting was okay. I like Trista Robinson, and I like the good brother. I thought they were good. Both of them were really good. The priest, I thought he was up and down. Was it Cairns?
Oh, Gary.
Yeah, Gary Cairns.
I did like.
He was okay. I just think that some scenes he was very up and down in different scenes. Like some scenes he was really good in, and some scenes it was just a little bit pushed. But overall, I think that they did a good job in general.
Like towards I think the end, or like when it was like 30 or 20 minutes left, they had some really good gore scenes.
Yeah. The gore in it was really good.
The table scene with it was just very good, and it felt so raw.
Yeah.
Because of the cinematography and how they had filmed it, and because it was a low budget indie horror film, it had the right feeling.
Yeah.
And I think I fell in love with the film right at that moment. I was like, yes.
The camera work in it is really good. Like, surprisingly super good.
Like the confession booth scenes in the car, like very beautiful.
Yeah, it's weird.
The lighting
did it start with it? I don't think it started with showing that it was in a car. It just showed a confession booth, and I was like, oh shit, okay, they're in a church.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was like in the back of a van. I was like, what? How did they film this?
Yeah.
But yeah, that did look good, and with the lighting in there as well, that was very nice. I did like the concept with the whole sort of. I mean, maybe that's the thing. I don't know, but with the portable confession van. It's like a pedophile van, but with Christians.
It's genius, and it's so trashy in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's good trashy.
Yeah.
And also the music by Glenn Gabriel, who I also met there, is really good. He's an amazing composer. He really is. And he has done a lot of big things since this film. And yeah, very good.
I did like the relationship between the waitress and the good brother, and also when the priest came in, his brother then, that sort of scene where they had that confrontation, you know, where the priest kind of find out, like, okay, that I really enjoyed. I thought that was a very good scene, and it was very well made, and it kind of brought out, like, all their sides, you know, that sort of the feelings between it, you know, and I really liked that.
Yeah, I think
that was really
everything just got so much more intense between like every character.
Yeah,
and it kind of built up to something, which I won't spoil, but it also made a very big just impact on me, and the ending was very good.
Yes, like I did. Towards the end, I was like, is this gonna, you know, really end? You know, it felt like it was going somewhere where I wasn't really sure I would like, but then it didn't. It went a way that I thought was very good, especially character-wise, and how they kind of ended up in the end, like emotionally, and that I really enjoyed.
Yeah,
I thought that was good.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, very good film, good concept. It was original, creative, good acting, some very good gore scenes, and good music. Yeah. Like, I just fell in love with this film.
Yeah. See, this is the bad thing about building films up for me.
I know.
Because it's like...
But it was also because I watched it at the cinema.
I think also knowing nothing about it going in, it's a different thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, for me, people are like, oh, it's so good, it's so good. I'm like, oh, shit, I'm gonna watch it. And then I'm like, it's not bad. Don't get me wrong. It's not a bad film at all. It's entertaining. I think that some of the kills, like, it felt that they were just in there for the sake of it. And it felt like it wasn't that type of film. And that's sort of like, you know, there's these small things that sort of are like, you know, that could have been taken away, or that could have been done this way. But overall, as a film, I thought it was very enjoyable and well made. Yeah, above all, it was well made and pretty good execution.
Yep.
Which is very rare for, not very rare, but pretty rare for an indie film.
Yeah. And I'm so looking forward to Mark's upcoming projects.
Oh, definitely. Yeah. I really hope to see what he, you know, has next in store.
Yeah.
And I hope that people
I've seen some
support
small,
his work.
Like, posters on his social media, like upcoming things. And I'm like, oof, this looks good. I know he has some crazy ideas like in his head, so it will be really good.
Yes.
But yeah, what do you give this? That's the most important question of today.
Yeah, it is. It's hard. You know, I'm gonna 7 out of 10. Like, it was a solid indie film, which an enjoyable one.
7 out of 10 is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 out of 10.
Yeah. And I will give this a 10 out of 10 because I had it as my number one. My number one.
Was it?
Yeah, 2 years ago, I think.
Did you?
Yeah. So how could it not be a 10 out of 10?
Well, there's many years I've never had a 10 out of 10.
I always have a 10 out of 10 as my number one.
What if you don't have a 10 out of 10 that year then?
Then I make one.
You make one up. This is a 9. We'll put it up to a 10.
Exactly.
That's
I will
so
find
bad. You're
something.
the worst reviewer.
I will find
ever.
something that makes it 10. If it's a 9.5 or
Just
something.
change it in your brain, like that bad thing right there.
But
Wait, let me just.
I always find at least one. There's always one. Yeah.
There's all.
But this was
rarely one.
after I saw Purgatory Road, I gave it a 5 out of 5 immediately. So it would be a 10 out of 10 for me.
Okay.
Just because how I felt during the watching.
Maybe yourself, you were in like purgatory, and you were just like, "Ooh,
I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner. I can relate." But
I'm a saint, so you know.
Saint and sinner, yeah. Yeah.
No, but yeah, an enjoyable film. Get your copy at Unearthed Films. We'll post a link to where you can buy it. I think it's probably on Amazon and stuff like that as well, because I think Unearthed has stuff there as well. But yeah, check the info box for that information, and don't forget to check out 13th Floor. www.ttf13.com for reviews, information on new films coming out, interviews, Kickstarters, things you can buy.
Yeah. Anything horror related.
And our podcast, Choke on It.
Yes. Yeah.
If you haven't heard that, it's us and Jeremiah, and it's pretty good actually. It's we've taken a turn. Before it was just like random films and stuff, talking shit. But now we've taken a turn to trashy films. So if you enjoy trashy films,
we found our niche.
Yeah, definitely check it out.
Yeah,
it's really good. We have a lot of fun, anyways.
Yeah, in my opinion, it's hilarious.
Yes, it is. We are hilarious. We have so much.
But don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram. We have some good stuff coming up and good stuff that we have done. So yeah, check them out. And don't forget to comment and give us tips. Yeah, exactly. Yep. And stay horrific. Bye. Bye.